In my recent video about radio scanners, I showed you this mysterious looking antenna, and I had hundreds of comments on YouTube, social media and email asking what this antenna is. If we travel back to 1991, you can see my good friend Robert G1MTT outside Hereford Crown Court showing a similar antenna on one of his radios. This was the day he was fined £9,500 by a judge for allegedly playing the Laughing Policeman song by Charles Penrose over the radio and, quote, talking in a silly voice. Fast forward to around 1994 and you can see the same antenna on Bob's desk again during his interview for the Arena Tuning In documentary from the same year. Now, the antenna I showed you in the video was actually Robert's, and he gave it to me a couple of years ago when he found it after nearly 30 years in storage. It's one of around 3 antennas released by Max Systems Antennas during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Now, there's virtually no information online about these anymore, and the 800 model seems the most elusive. A lot of people in the comments thought it was a disco antenna, but it's actually a ground plane. Now, these antennas were released for one reason and one reason only.
Right, listen, I just had this strangest fucking call from Bonesy saying that he's got the keys for Nottingham Place. Jane can't find a girl. She's given him the keys and said sort out a girl.
And what was I going to say? Are you going to come down then tonight and see me? Do you love me enough to come and see me tonight? Do you love me enough to come and see me tonight? And what was I going to say? Are you going to come down then tonight and see me? Do you love me enough to come and see me tonight? Do you love me enough to come and see me tonight?
During this time, synthesized scanners were becoming popular alongside the development of the mobile phone networks. This led to a craze of people listening in on mobile phone conversations, and these antennas were perfect and small enough for that purpose at around 7 to 8 inches tall. The Max Systems 8HH was introduced in 1989 as the Sirius antenna for 800 MHz monitoring. The sales patter said you'll hear more signals and weaker signals with this antenna, which covers 800 to 950 MHz. It provides 2.1 dBi and the elements are aluminium and the dome is machined PVC. The Max Systems 8BA is another high performance antenna also covering 800 to 900 MHz that attaches directly to the BNC jack on the back of a scanner, and it also provides 2.1 dBi and is designed in the same way as the 8HH. Now, both the 8HH and 8BA terminate with BNC connectors, but my 800 terminates with a PL plug. Users reported average results on both VHF and UHF using this antenna, but it's really designed for 800 MHz. So that's the Max Systems 800, and I hope that cleared up a lot of questions that arose from my last video.